Hello everyone, this is Dr. C, my weekly video for you. I read something today in a new book that I'm reading that really caught my attention. The attention that it caught was when things happen to us, how much we played in creating the opportunity for it to happen to us. And many of us do believe that we can react to things, we can be firefighters to things. I like to try and be more proactive so that I take the time to make sure that what happens is purposeful and intentional. And if we want a new future, all we have to do is take out the mighty pen and rewrite it. But the challenge, the fact that things that happen to us are a result of opportunities that we ourselves created. For example, they were telling a story about the ability to have had all of this stuff going on in their multi-million-dollar business only to have people who have embezzled from them. And he said the realization came that I allowed this to happen. And the solution is accountability. We've talked about failure many times. That's what I speak on all the time around the country, that we look at the ideas, how do we create what happens to us and what do we do when it does? And so I want to give you food for thought this week of how much we have put in motion the seeds of our own demise and the seeds of the opportunities for others to take advantage of us. Part of that is the lack of situational awareness. Part of that might be the lack of wanting to stand in our power. Some of it is simply because we're afraid to ask for what we want. And life will give us exactly what we ask for it, but many of us are too afraid because we're afraid to fail. We're afraid of fear. We're afraid that we're not good enough to be able to ask for it. And I know I play that game as well. Trust me, Dr. C is not immune to some of these interesting psychological tests of mind, tests of will, tests of positivity. I have my bad days as well, but I always have to stretch that muscle. And the one question that this writer was asking is, when was the last time you grew? When was the last time that you went beyond where you thought you could? Success doesn't always do that for us, but failure does. What we can't do tells us that, all right, we roll up our sleeves and we try a little bit harder and we keep showing up and we keep showing up and we keep showing up. And so I want to be able to invite you to think about some of the things that have happened to you and what you've done that contributed to them and gave that an opportunity. And did you heed the lesson that that opportunity created for you? Something interesting to think about. So I will see you around the quad this week. I hope you're socially distancing, being socially responsible, trying to enjoy and celebrate life where you can. But always make sure that you're the one that's in control. I understand that many of us think that life happens to us, but it doesn't. Life happens for us. So try and look forward to what you want in your dreams and how you're going to make them happen and what you've done to create some of the opportunities for which it hasn't happened yet. So keep showing up. I'll see you in class. Take good care. Bye-bye.